Hi, William Malone here. I just wanted to say hi, and I'm back from the dead and ready to party. It's been a weird long trip here, and I want to thank all my friends and supporters for wishing me well and stuff, and I'm all good and feeling great, and just thought I'd get into some stuff today. This is going to be different for me because today I'm going to do a rant, which is not something that I normally do. But this has been bugging me for a long time, and I thought, yeah, why not? Today's rant is about a couple things. One is knobs and switches, so you can turn off now if you're bored, and connectors, okay? And my rant is, I want to talk to the electrical engineers out there, the guys who design the stuff that we use. Okay, just so you remember, this is a switch, okay? It's got connectors in there and contacts. You throw the switch, there's a direct contact. There's no microcircuit in here, okay? Same as this. This is a switch, all right? And by the way, these are switches here too, okay? They actually do something. When you throw the switch, there's a direct contact. There's no microcircuits, there's none of that stuff. And the point of this is I'm tired of throwing a switch and having the thing decide whether or not it wants to work. Enough already. Just make it so when you throw the switch, it sends an electrical current to the motor or the light or whatever it is that you're doing, and it works. Because I'm tired of like microcircuits, okay? All right. Anyway, so much for that. The second part of this is knobs. Now, these are knobs. That's a knob. Just so you know, this is a knob. I don't want any more menus, okay? Now, I understand, like on the camera that's filming me right now, you have to have a menu. There's no other way around it. Okay, you can't have a switch for every function that's on there. The thing would be loaded with switches. However, your stereo or hi-fi or whatever you want to call it does not need a friggin' menu. Nor should your car have a menu on it because it's friggin' dangerous. And here's the beauty of a knob, okay? Now, if this knob is on your stereo or your car or something, you can look down and immediately tell what position it's in and what it's doing. You can't do that with a menu. A menu, you've got to go, it's terrible. Don't do it. So stop using menus. Start using real knobs and switches, okay? Enough of that. All right, second part of this rant. Second part of this rant is connectors, okay? HDMI connector, XL connector, and there's several versions of this. And there's also, by the way, the HDMI. How many different friggin' HDMI cables are there? You go to plug something in, it doesn't work because it's the wrong HDMI connector. Okay, we've had enough of this. We know what this is. This is a money grab, so stop doing that. And then look, what is this? What kind of a connector is that? I don't know. What is that? I'm sticking it in front of my face so maybe you can see it better. Anyway, I don't know what that is. It's some kind of weird connector to go to a hard drive. And then you've got USB-Cs. How many different types of USB connectors are there? And how many do you need to come up with your connections for your electronic gear? I don't know. Come on. You don't need that many. And, there's so many different connectors now. It's like I've got a garage full of connectors. And anytime, and whatever they are, they never work. It's never the right connector. So stop it. And don't create any more connectors. You've got a whole catalog of connectors to choose from. Use one of those, okay? All right, anyway, there you go. Oh, by the way, I thought I'd show you this. If you're a filmmaker, one of the biggest problems of making movies is the people in the next room are making noise while you're trying to shoot. Well, you've seen these things at the studios, you know, when they're say, you know, we're rolling, and you see that going. Well, you can make one of these yourself for your own low-budget film. That is actually just a light. I think it's left over from when I made Creature. It's one of the lights in the spaceship. But you can buy these really cheap. And this thing is nothing more than a remote switch you can also buy. I think it's like 10, 12 bucks. It's great. So, quiet on the set. Anyway, thank you all for joining me, and I'm probably not going to do too many more rants, but I hope you enjoyed this one. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.